my god. Wow. There's Chai. He doesn't like me when I start recording, apparently. He's running away. But ladies and gentlemen, we've done some pretty incredible builds with the minigun or the laser cannons, just stacking something to the moon. A lot of the legendary weapon mods, for example. But one of them we haven't tried in a long time, or ever, is this bad boy. Proximity Barrage. Looks a little different than it used to. It's kind of like Bomb Shot, but they fly up. We saw how crazy Bomb Shot was, so I think I have a good understanding of where this one's going to go. We're going to rock Hammer and Black Hole. Suck them in and proximity their ass. Regular Nightmare, and we're just going to have a fun time. Let's do it! New run. Noidstorm has been cooking for update 11. Sharing more fun, exciting screenshots and stuff. I'm going to turn this down a tiny bit. Maybe I'll peak the mic a little bit less. Proximity them, Buster. Where is it? Is it? It's still in my inventory, right? There it is. Oh, they home. They home. Hello? I don't want to get hit, but that's kind of crazy. I kind of just assumed they might pop straight up and look, watch this. The leaves got in the way. We gotta get a better clip. Oh my goodness, I can't do anything right. Okay, never mind. We'll get it on the next one. They do home in, though. It's nice. Regenerator, gotta take it always. Glue shot. I mean, take glue shot, right? Always? Deal more damage, move slowly. Larger. Do I want big ability or big explosion for the black hole? I'm gonna take glue shot. We'll take glue shot. Speedy, you. Yeah, raw, raw, raw. I am not getting a good angle every time. I stink. Watch this. Boom, they home in. So they home in on the original enemy, I guess. The original enemy's gone, I'm going to assume. Yep, there they go. All the way to the right. Oh my god, that's absurd. That's absurd. That's great. But yeah, update 11. No idea when it's coming. It might be a while. But it is going to be a full asset refresh. Most of the items in the game, even like the wood planks on this, the crystal design, this rock, this tree, probably the skins, the way the water, see how this is like a harsh line when the water intersects the island and the plane of the water hits the land, all that stuff's going to be refreshed. It's going to be spicy. It's going to be crisp and clean. I'm very excited for it. And yeah, we did that island tier list. That was, you know, a little bit inconsistent. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I was not perfect with that one. Definitely, if I re-rank that 10 times, I'll get 10 different lists, I think. Besides a few that I put in S and F. But still fun to talk about. A lot of great islands. Honestly, none of the islands are really that bad. I think it's almost just like spawn weights on the islands. But that's tough, you know. If you get to Nightmare, like, it's going to be a lot. So those tight islands are tougher. I like the unique, varying islands. The ones that are more than just kind of something where you skirt the edge. Anyway, yeah, I'm very excited for that. I hope to see that this summer. That would be great. That would be great, like June, July. I don't know, maybe August timeframe. At least to get to the beta. Supercharged. Money's power. I promise, I'm going to do an is power build. Money's power, health is power, speed is power, those three, and then, like, nothing else except, like, split shot and maybe, you know, fire raid and things like that. Triple shot, arc shot. That's going to be a fun one. But that's not what we're doing today. Oh my gosh, it is enhanceable. That's absurd. We got to do it already. And we got supercharged. This is kind of absurdly strong. Look at them go. Oh my god. This is a fun one. It's visually pleasing. That's another thing for me on these games, these runs. Like, I want to be able to see my build doing cool stuff. That's why I don't do as much co-op as I used to. Also, a lot of the guys, I don't know. Life moves. Life moves. Not everyone's still gaming the way that I am. And that's totally fair. Totally fine. But yeah, you go co-op and just so many people, so many different explosions going on. It's very hard to see. Arcanifying could be fun. Spiraling, they could be cool looking. Sticky, they will stick to enemies to increase damage. That with glue shot, that could be cool to look at actually, but I don't know if that's optimal. And spiraling's gonna look stupid as hell, which is why I want to do spiraling. I want to do it because it's gonna suck. I should go another anvil, but we gotta get luck. We gotta get like, I don't know, driller or something. I love this island. I really do. they kind of spiral on their way down. It's not too crazy, not too strong, which is a good thing, I'd say. Ow. Oh. Why did I not dodge? I was trying to look. Get over there. Get over here. Remember that in Fortnite? They had the Mortal Kombat guy. Now it's all Star Wars, and it's kind of funny, but I also just am not a big Star Wars guy. Do you guys want to hear my rant? Actually, I've just never really given it a fair shot. I think for the longest time in my life, actually, like well into college, I'm not even joking, and this is so stupid. I was just like, oh, it's made before 1995? I'm not watching it. If it looks old at all in any way, which isn't even old, I just like didn't give it a chance really. Besides movies, I was like forced to watch, or I don't know, my parents sit me down and watch it like as a kid, right? But once I was like choosing my own, you know, movies to watch, I just didn't watch anything old. And the original Star Wars trilogy is pretty old, and it's kind of campy almost. So I've just never really been into it. I've never given it the chance it deserves. I don't know. It also just, it's like so many stories after Star Wars have been similar to Star Wars that I feel like I've already heard it. It's like there's this big evil empire, and then there's these good guys, and look, there's these powers, and it's space, and I'm just not into it. But I don't know. The Star Wars weapons and lore and stuff, in theory, has a lot of potential. Big ability? No, same thing. I get another glue shot. Reroll. Yeah. So for the Fortnite season, you can talk. There's like AI Darth Vader now. So you can go into open mic and talk to him, and he'll respond with like ChatGPT or something. Which, I don't know. There's something there, I guess. So I've seen some funny clips. I imagine content creators are liking it. Definitely say that much. Oh my goodness, am I shredding this dude? I thought, yeah. Wow, he's done. Clip it. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Starting with this item might have been a little OP, but, you know, trying to hold your breath that you'll find it later is just not worth it. It takes like 6 loops. It's too hard. Mango or a nanner? I'll go mango. Torrenge, big chest, X shot. You tempted to take X shot now, but if you take big chest, you'll have those opportunities later. Especially without Coral Amulet yet. What the heck? There, get him. Whee! They all missed! They're too slow! That's crazy! They just did not home in fast enough. Maybe the spiraling throws it off. Yeah, what the heck? They're too slow. I'm gonna need to COD zombies train them. Get him close. What the heck? Get out of here, little guys. Ouch! Not cool. That is visually pleasing. I do like it. So what else has been going on? I've started to upload, you know, if I go back through these videos because they're long and uncut, and then I'm like, oh, I talked about, you know, like my wrestling career briefly, and I can cut that down to like a standalone little 5-minute thing. So those are up. There's a few of them. Like I ranted about the Switch 2, talked about my wrestling, and I ranted a little bit about Severance Season 2. That one's a little bit, a little short, but ooh, one hit, ballsy. Not gonna do it. But yeah, let me know if you guys like that style. You know, it's kind of repurposed. So if you do actually sit through these whole entire, basically uncut videos, then you might find it a little bit annoying and repetitive. But I have a pretty strong feeling that not everyone is watching these to the end, you know, without skipping. Or it's in the background, so you're like not fully paying attention. That's totally fine. Or you're playing the game and you just like are kind of following along. Maybe, I don't know. Let me know how you watch these videos, because these videos do okay, but there's just no way everyone's watching the whole thing. Time Shot is kind of killing it. Armor plate of starting with none. That's huge. We already have supercharged, so I'm tempted to go more luck. What was my first luck thing? Efficiency. That is nice, of course. But what I want is Driller or Streamer Loot. I had an opportunity to take Streamer Loot once. I think I need to take it again because I need to level up my Barrage. It's at 5%. It's very, very low. As it should be. It's very strong. It would be a bit much if it was higher for this weapon. Oh no! I was gonna say I'm getting iced. I'm getting iced. There goes that freaking armor plate real quick. I'm not using my movement. Not doing anything. Haven't really played Crab a lot because I've been playing some other stuff. So I definitely talked about it in a video, but yeah, your boy got that PS5 Pro. Actually, that's definitely a little mini rant that's going to become its own video. So I'm not going to get into that too much, but I've been replaying GTA 5, just the story, because I'm not paying for PlayStation Online. There's streamer loot. Honestly, another luck. But that's been fun. Making my way through God of War Ragnarok. It's a game. I do like it, but it is very funny that he's like basically omnipotent, but like can't break through doors sometimes, and I gotta like slowly climb around little stupid puzzles. And I kind of wish it was more action, less climbing from. You got little battle areas, you know, little areas where enemies spawn, and then you spend a bunch of time walking, climbing, and puzzle solving to get to the next one. And I wish it was more linear. I don't think it needs to be open world. There's some fun little missions and stuff out there when you get out to like the desert areas or whatever. But, you know, did it need to be an open world game? Not really. I feel like Northern Lion went on a rant about it at one point. Can we? Yeah, there we go. There we go. This is a dark island. It's almost like neon. These colors are hitting weird. Unless it's just my monitor. What the heck? Do we take Driller or do we take another streamer loot? 4% chance to upgrade is not that high. You know? It's not that high. What do we do? I think we take another streamer loot. You just keep going. Keep going, luck! Luck till the end. I'm a big believer in the luck loot category. Oink. I put this map F tier, I believe. If not, it was low C. It's just a stinky boy. You kind of have to stay up here or panic across here. Actually, I got good movement, so it's probably not too bad. And by good movement, I just mean I have the potential for good movement. Not that my skills are good, but I have the hammer. Big distinction there. Big distinction. Take that. I'm up to what, 11 damage? What are we waiting on here? Oh, yeah. Bonus chest? Nope. Okay. Oh, little sluggy boy. There it is. God, I keep losing my train of thought. That's okay. Oh no. We're getting launched. Is it worth it to level 3? Let's do it. Let's see what happens. I don't really push streamer loot very hard, almost ever. So. Could be sick. Could be stinky. Crystal Furt. That's nice. Another loot. Take it. Regenerator level 2. Also nice. Dude, I saw the gold hue, and I was like, legendary? Please? Hammer Seeker? Then again, it's Nightmare. It's not that hard. Oh! Well, I can only get one. Unfortunate. Should I get rid of Glue Shot? It's a lot of my damage. But it's also... that's okay. That's okay. I think I'm gonna smack this dude so fast. Why am I just getting hit? I'm just taking it like a little stinky man. A goober. Like what is my strategy here? I'm a sitting duckling. That's not the way the saying goes. Sitting duck. 5% proc is killing me. It's killing me, but we got through it. Not too hard. Decent amount of health. Something upgraded. Silver armor. Health is power. Generator again or valued customer. Honestly, let's do valued customer. Arc shot could be cool. Arcane claws, ring of defense, dagger arc. Hey, a quad key. We're not doing a dagger build. Ring of Defense could be nice. Arcane Claws, Fire Claws, Arc Shot. We gotta do Arc Shot. Arc Shot, baby. That is really slow. That is slow. I feel like we're falling off real quick. We are falling off damage-wise. There is some scaling between biomes. This guy's gonna get me! Oh boy. Gosh. This island's great if you can stay mobile. If you get stuck, it's stinky. But there's also a lot of stuff in the way, right? Cover. Cover's the word I'm looking for, I believe. Yeah, Black Hole does nothing. There you go, seek down the Hornet. I hate that I have to focus on regular Nightmare. Unfortunate. Okay, but yeah, so I'm talking about gaming. Doing a lot of gaming. Another game that came out recently, if you're not aware. Doom, the Dark Ages. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. Donkey made the first good video out of his channel. Okay, this is a bit of an exaggeration, but Donkey's been, yeah, he's been going through the motions a little bit. Where the joke is just him going, ooh, ah, making noises. But the Doom Dark Ages video is pretty good. And he said something to the effect of, like, I didn't realize that this is the exact game I needed right now. Something like that. Or, like, the game that he should be playing right now. Like, it just, like, fits. The timing is good. Whatever that means. And I don't know how to describe it, but the timing fits really good. It's hitting so f***ing hard, and it is so fun. I'm only 2 missions in. So this is very early impression. But anyone, the developers came out of the gate and were like, we started with Doom 2016, you're running and gunning. Then in Eternal, you're dashing and bashing. Or something. They got the blank and blank. And now here, you're standing and fighting. And they made it sound like it's going to be super slow. And like all these different... I don't know. They just made it sound like you're just like a tank and you sit there. And then you can shield bash from like this point on the ground to an enemy like all the way over there. Like touching the wall. Easily. And you can sprint the whole time. And then throw your shield. Shield bash again. You can just zoom around the whole time. It's very fast paced. There's just not like acrobatic double jumping and dashing and stuff like what was in Eternal. Like you had the monkey bar things that you swung on in Eternal. You just don't have that, but that doesn't mean you're slow. So anyway, back towards the spawn point. They spawn at the enemy. I don't know what this is going to do. It might be weird. Orbiting, of course. Orbiting around the spawn point might be weird too. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. But yeah, it is fun. No Mick Gordon. RIP to that relationship and him working with Bethesda. I don't really know the story. I just know that it's like he still hasn't been fully paid for Eternal or something. Okay, it's looking like they're spawning really on the ground. They're not going up. They're staying. They're going like little circles. So that, I believe, is actually going to lead to more effective damage. Yeah. Orbiting was a good choice. Spiraling, not so much. Orbiting, though. Orbiting seems good. But yeah, that main menu music. I forgot how freaking hard these games go with their main menu music. You just load it up, give it like a minute and a half to get into the song. It's just, it hits like a truck, man. It is absurd. And I love it. But I don't know about the rest of the soundtrack yet. I'm very early, again. I haven't really heard the soundtrack. Either it's always like 30-some songs. I did look up the people who did it, though. Like, I found the soundtrack on Spotify, and they are just a company that does soundtracks for video games. And they have a bunch of albums, including, like, 3 DLCs for Borderlands 3. And one of them is The Revenge of the Cartels, you know, Joey Violet, like the cyberpunk, synthwavy kind of soundtrack. the best freaking soundtrack in Borderlands, and then they also did the Krieg's Fantastic Cluster whatever, Cluster Cluck, whatever they call it, that DLC. So they're not bad by any means, but I don't know if you can replace Mick Gordon effectively. We'll see. I mean, it hits for sure, but it doesn't hit as hard as it could. That's a little disappointing, but at the same time, it's one of those things where I really don't know what they're doing. Like, are they duking it out in lawsuits, you know? If they are, like, that sucks. A lot. And I don't know what, I think that's probably just the end of that relationship. I imagine they're never going to work together again. Yoinky, sploinky. Come on. Okay, any, like, purple explosion is obviously the bombs. It doesn't look as cool with it not flying up into the air. I will give it to that. But I see they're there, and they're hitting a lot better. Yeah, people are just exploding. Because my projectiles aren't doing poop. Or pee, even. Gonna be honest, probably not even doing pee. Probably not even doing pee. A decent action. We'll clip it. We'll clip it and then never use that one. Just take up Google Drive space. Strace. That's perfect. I need efficiency level 2, I think. What do we got here? 20% chance? Yeah, it'd be nice to have that be 40 or 30 even. Escalating shot. No thank you. Yeah, a little rapid fire action. All right. Almost through the first set of islands. First loop, as I like to say. I know technically you're not looping until the second set, but we all understand what I'm trying to say. Sir. Okay. Let's do it. Link shot. Grenadier. Arcane blast. Ring of reinforcement. Amber resin. Ring of power. X shot again. We'll take that. Health shot. That could be nice. I mean, it is nice. Let's do it. Regenerator. Supercharged. And it's on discount. And then we mop up some of this. Can we hit this again? Oh god, I'm at 8. It might be tough. We're gonna have to. Okay, no, it's 2 every single hit. Okay, I'm healing. I'm healing. I need healing. Stand my ground like Doom. No parrying in this game, though. And don't talk about negating damage with iframes. Don't call that a parry. It's not. You dinguses. I feel like some people were saying that in the Discord. It's not even close. Brother. Take that. I want to get Driller. Splash damage. Come on. Give me proximity barrage, buddy. Jeez. Not cool. Game over, man. It's game over. Dude from Aliens. So I've got a decent amount of X shot and arcane shot, and by that I mean arc. So we should be feeling pretty good at rocking this. But at level 1, it's still tough, 5%. But I have a lot of projectiles, so 5% of 1,000 is more procking than 5% of 200. Right? Then we understand how this math works, ladies and jellyfish. Dude, anyone see the IGN tweet about Crab Champions, but it was sponsored by, like, the National Highway and Safety Council or something? NHSTCA.gov, whatever the hell it is. I'm obviously butchering it. Just the most random thing ever. It was like 2.5 minutes of a dude from IGN, like, giving a pretty good synopsis of what this game is. But out of nowhere, Noistorm posted, he's like, yeah, I have no idea what this is, but nice little shout out, I'll take it. So I'm not really sure why they're sponsored by the National Highway Safety, but I guess it works. We're bouncing. Luck, give me a Driller. Give it to me, sir. I mean, this is kind of just Bomb Shot version 2, I think. I did not realize that the visual was just bomb shots. but they fly and home. It is nice they're homing, though. And we saw how nice Bomb Shot was, so. This'll just be a clean sweep at this point. I think I have enough fire rate and enough projectiles that I'm already GG'd. I'm already GG'd. That's how we're saying it these days, apparently. But yeah, there's the driller. It's gotta be damage, right? It is damage. It is damage, you know? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm excited for more of the soundtrack in this game. He's posted a couple, I guess teasers is the word for it. I've used them in my video intros here and there. They're really good. I don't think they're in the game yet. Kind of stinky. Oh my god, I almost died there. I was probably going to sit in there and just let it happen. I don't know. Very silly. Glue shot again. Glot. Let me tell ya. Hit him with a glot. Drill? Drill? It's just one enemy. I can see all of the barrage spawning. Pretty cool. Ah, launcher crab. Why you gotta do that? Why you gonna do that, bro? Not cool. Okay, barrage skulls are thick. They're strong. What the hell? Healthy. Like, die already, my dude? Buddy, old pal. Wait a minute. Drilling opportunities. We take it. Did not drill. It's fine. I do have it, right? It's just a 5%. 5% of nothing is still very low. I think we gotta take it again. Ah, we do like efficiency, though. I'll take driller. Long-term plays, perhaps? My only econ is just... Where is it? Where is it? Crystal Furt? That's not even econ. I don't really have econ going at all. Gotta do it. Icy enemies, that's fine. I'm fine with it, good sir. Dude. Whoa. Decent movement. You know what I need is grip tape. Give me some grape. Be way better. Reload already, Stinkle. Oh boy. Everyone ices me. I thought it kind of like, see how these guys are a little bit icy looking? They look like they've been transformed by ice slightly. I thought the regular crabs look like that too. My poor memory kicking in here. Get away from me. That's a crazy look. Shoot center mass. Got him. That was decent. Just patting myself on the back. Yeah, you did good, man. You pressed the trigger in a video game pretty well there. I do think so. Healing? That could be nice. Golden coating. Crystal combo. I think I take the combo and the gold. Gold coating. Driller. 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 There it is. What do we get? Portal ring. That'll be nice. Gamble? Eh. Damage dealt over time is increased by 400%. I forgot about the time ring. That'll be a fun one too. All of the dot things do a fire build plus time shot and time explosion, time claw or whatever, and then the time ring. I should go poison, not going to. Banana. Scatter shot. Scatter shot. What's that? Can't do it again. One more just in case. No. All right. Just take damage immediately. Yeah, I liked it better when it flew up. It was more visually pleasing. Dang, you guys see that? Chai just like totally climbed up on my desk and like made me die, dude. That's so crazy. Can't believe that happened. Well, now we have to speed run it, ladies and gentlemen. That this is my first try. We're in here. This is my first attempt. First attempt for sure. Honestly, good way to reset the way that it flies up, though. You know, I was just saying, and then the game heard me, and it was like, yeah, we can do that for you. We can do that for you. We can make that happen. So I said, bet. Thank you. I appreciate it. Get away. All of you get away. All of you get away. I'm like kind of shredding, so it's annoying that I was so bad towards the end of that last one. All you can eat though is gonna be the one. Yeah, I'm still a little bit taken aback by my performance on that last one. Very disappointed in myself. Also, finally remembered what I wanted to talk about. A couple things, actually. Additional things besides games I've been playing. We've been gaming, as they say. Y'all got games on your phone? Oh, I finished Avowed, actually. Holy shit, I could vent. Let's vent about this slightly. I know, everyone loves my Avowed opinions, but can we, now that it's been long enough, you know, it's been a minute, right? Game's been out 3 full months now, I think. Probably. Yeah, it was like Feb 18 or Feb 17, and now it's, what day is it? May 16. Okay. Call it 3 months. Call it 3 months. Just admit it. Close enough. Good game? Dare I say like 9 out of 10 good game? At least an 8. I played 1 playthrough. Very thorough. I got the achievement for all side missions, all totem pieces, all treasure maps. I did like all of the different extra things that you can do in the last area of the game in the garden for my followers. I did pretty much everything. Obviously, you can't get all achievements in one playthrough because there's things like you have to side with the enemy to get an achievement. You have to like lie 15 times in combat or in conversation. You have to like solve conflicts with violence, solve conflicts peacefully. Like there's just not enough opportunities to do it all in one playthrough. But 66 in-game hours on my save file. 66 hours, 1 playthrough. That's a game that sucks you in and sucks you off, if you know what I'm saying. Mentally, of course. It's just good. Just f***ing good. And I'm still so, like, it's like I'm taking it personally. The game just got shafted early by, at least the online discourse. I mean, I know every time you look at a chart that talks about, like, Game Pass games, it killed it on Game Pass. Like, it very clearly did well. But it's still one of those things where so many people probably just, like, saw the social media post and were like, I'll skip this one. It's definitely bad and not worth the money. It needs to be like $20, and I'm just not going to play it. And those people just are missing out on a really freaking fun game. Is it Skyrim? No. No, it's not. It's a different type of game to begin with, good sir. But it is fun nonetheless. I don't actually think Piercing Shot is going to be what I want, but maybe I'm crazy. Can it proc on each hit of the Pierce? Because then that's sick, and we keep it. Okay, that's fine. Wasted. Oh. Dude's getting smacked. Dude got smacked. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, Avowed. Also, I didn't discover till towards the end that you can dual wield wands. It's not that I didn't. I guess not discovering it is not technically true. I just didn't think of it. Like, naturally, you're like, okay, I'll put like a wand in one hand and a grimoire in the other. Or I'll do a wand and then a gun. Or a gun and a sword. Or a two-handed sword, right? You're never like, oh, let me do 2 one-handed weapons. Or 2 wands. Or 2 guns. 2 grimoires. Like, there's just certain combos that logically are stupid. But if you get even a decent amount of dexterity going, which is your attack speed and your spell casting speed, your ability casting, you know, I guess there's abilities that are non-spells. You're just like, like you're doing battle ropes, working out. You're just, it's so fast. It's very funny. And I discovered that towards the end, and I didn't end up using it as much as I wanted to. That, and then charge, like the shoulder bash. There's also a shield bash, which is effectively the same thing if you have a shield equipped. Launching people, right? You can launch them a little bit. They ragdoll. So many enemies are just conveniently right on the edge of like a 10-foot rock or even like a full cliff into lava or just falling to the death. So I just go and ram them off. I posted some short form of that. It's very, very funny. More damage per spread. I don't want any of this shit. Gonna be honest here. But yeah, man. Dude, it was just so fun. Like, the spell combat is just not good in other games in comparison. It's just not. Oh, piercing shot is so nice. What the hell? Why do I sleep on piercing shot consistently? I just never pick it up because it's like, but I want thorn shot instead or whatever. In a run, especially if I'm like just playing a run to play a run. I don't really give Pierce the proper... I acknowledge it in my rankings all the time. And like you're literally doing... It's effectively like doubling your damage because you can damage 2 enemies at once. But it's just... It's hard to conceptualize... I don't know. In your decision-making process, you're like, I'd rather have more projectiles instead of the same projectile dealing damage twice. Which really should be an easy thing. Just take piercing shot every time. Every 3. Triple shot. Double upgrade, no healing. Yeah, double upgrade. Okay, relax, Buster. That was too easy. Can I heal after now? Gimme, gimme, gimme. No, yes. No! They all suck! What the heck, man? Game over, man! It's game over! I could keep doing that. Is it funny? What else about Avowed? I feel like I was like, I like this game so much, I'm gonna do a third video. Because I did my first video, like, you guys are all dinguses. And my second video was, like, kind of reacting to the reaction. Like, a lot of comments, so I, like, further explained myself. And I had played through Emerald Stair, the second area. So I was, you know, I went from, like, first video, I was, like, mostly done with the first area. Maybe, let's say 15, 20% in. And the second one, I was mostly done with the second area. So I was probably, you know, approaching 50% in. And then I just haven't really made something because I was like, I want to finish. I want to fully finish and see how it is. And, yeah, I don't know, man. Everyone... And they released their roadmap finally. That's the thing. The roadmap is nice. They're giving us New Game Plus. Not until the fall. So it could be, you know, 5 or 6 months from now. And that, well, probably not, though. Like 4 or 5 months. That, you know, that's a long time to wait, for sure. I feel like that should be their highest priority. But... they already increased number of resources. Like, already, there was an update yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago, that released the roadmap, and then, like, some easier fixes that they were able to crank out as, like, the first main update. There were, like, bug fix updates, and now this is the first update where it's, like, actually providing additional content, so to speak. There's going to be a new weapon class entirely. More uniques. Uniques will... Probably, some of them will be tweaked to be more substantial. But yeah, a lot of the subreddit was like, you remember to salvage anything, you know, all of your uniques, because you'll need those materials because there's not enough to upgrade your shit. And then also there's, there is, by the way, like, just explore. So, okay. So my first thing was like, I explored a lot. I don't want to say I got like every possible upgrade material, like resource in the entire map, but I definitely got a lot of them. But I had like 30 legendary items at the end. They didn't even all fit my build. So yeah, I definitely salvaged like the shields. I wasn't a two-handed weapon guy. I wasn't a shield guy. I wasn't a heavy armor guy. I salvaged all that shit. But you can also just buy upgrade materials, sell all your superb and like high level generic loot for money, and then purchase the upgrade materials from the vendors. But the vendors have a finite amount. They don't always, you can't like wait a day like in Skyrim and then, oh look, they have, maybe it's wait 2 days. But yeah, they're like, oh, everything's reset. New resources in the shop. Like they don't do that. And that stinks. But besides that, there's enough. And like maybe 75% of the way through, probably more like 60 or 65, there's a ability you can upload or spend a skill point. You'll sometimes get double resources when you pick up resources, and then the second level of that ability is it costs 25% less to upgrade shit. So instead of costing 4 of the branches, it's now 3. So just do that. And then stop complaining. So many people were like showing their end game builds, and they have like 1 armor maxed out, 1 sword, and like 1 wand or pistol, and like maybe a grimoire high level, and nothing else in their entire inventory for weapons and armor. I'm like, what the fuck? How did you get to that point? Like I never had less than like 7 or 8 really good items on me at all times. And there's another thing where the rarity of the thing you pick up matches the rarity of your loadout. So if you miss a bunch of stuff and then you have like a legendary item and you go back, like you're at end game, but you go back to the beginning to pick stuff up, it'll be legendary when you pick it up. I didn't even do that either. Like I maybe went back after getting to the 4th area and was like, oh, I looked up and I was like, oh, I technically missed a couple in the first area. So I went back, but they weren't even legendary when I picked them up because I didn't have legendaries yet. Dude, I don't know, man. People want to complain about anything and everything. But regardless, they still give more materials in the world now. So still better off. People bitched until they folded, which does happen. Tends to happen in this world. The vocal minority on social media and comment sections just shrieking about nothing. God, it's such a good game, and everyone's just like not playing it because people are shrieking about nothing. Paycheck might have been a bad move because I think double vision is a better move, but I can't get it. I can get rid of Dombo, but that's not going to be enough. No, I'd have to get rid of like 3 things. That's okay. No double vision for me now. Maybe later. I'm trying to just like peek the corner. Look at all of them raining down. Look at that. It looks so cool. It looks so cool. I love it. Anyway, I think I don't want to be too angry about it. I get worked up. I get worked up. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good game though. It's a good game. It really is fun. You should give it a shot. Wait for a Steam sale if the full price is too much for you. But that was another thing. Actually, I'm not done. So many people were convinced that the pricing sucked at 70 because it wasn't worth 70 because it was a quick, short, small game. Like, obviously, I probably am in the top handful of percentile for, like, taking my time on that game. But, oh my gosh. Oh! What? Chai is not in here. No, he left recently. Or probably 10 minutes ago. Yeah, he's out there. He's like, is Chai in here? He's trying to go pet him. Chai is the answer to ever being angry. See, in real life, if I wasn't recording, I'd just go cuddle with Chai and I'd be chilling, dude. I'd be like, yeah, you like Avowed, don't you? He'd be like, meow, and then we're good. But yeah, everyone's like, oh, it's like a 10-hour game. The dialogue sucks. NPCs suck. Choices don't matter. And then the whole thing, there's like a lot of really important choices that do matter. Do they matter as much as like some other games? No, it's not like the most consequential things of all time, but like they're there and they do change things. I don't know why that was like a thing that people couldn't understand. But yeah. Yeah, playtime. Also, playtime is a stupid metric. I'll continue to double down on that one. It's not necessarily a metric of quality, because you can replay. And if you like something, you'll spend a lot of time in it. And also, like, you don't want to pay high when it's a small playtime, but you're not going to pay higher for a high playtime. Like, if Witcher 3, which has like a couple hundred hours of content, was $150, you wouldn't buy it. So it's like such a half-assed bullshit excuse. Anyway, scattering. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. Scattering. And a relic. I know I could have gone more, but... Oh, that's a lot. That was one proc there. One proc. One proc is all it takes when you've got proximity barrage level 2 with scattering enhancement. I think we could record that in the studio. It could work. It could work. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, done with the VOD. Handmaid's Tale. Handmaid's Tale. Anyone know of that gem? That gem of a show. Whoa. I don't want to get too political. It's very political. But it is scary. And some of that shit's kind of happening right now in this country, man. Not like one-to-one by any means, but some of the general ideological things and the way people think about birth rates and, oh my god, just traditional values, family values, all these things. Wow, wow, a lot of them right there. We picked it. So during the pandemic, like the height of the pandemic, Haley and I watched The Walking Dead. You could argue not really the best time to watch a show like that. It's just not a chill show. It's about a disease spreading, taking over the world. And a disease was spreading and taking over the world. Obviously, pandemic was not a zombie apocalypse, right? That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying that, the timing was funny, ironic. And now with the current admin, when we're watching Handmaid's Tale, and it's also, I would say, more ironic. It's heavy, man. Tough to watch. I was really turned off. I know, like, my parents watched it at one point, and I would just, like, kind of oversee it, and I was like, oh, what is this, like a pilgrim show? Like, why are they all handmaids? I didn't get it at all. And now it's like this crazy dystopian, like, messed up government future that we, like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's going to happen, but, like, if it did happen, or, like, 80% of it happened, or even 50%, would not surprise me in the slightest with how things are going, and that is scary. It's a bigger boom because this will be bigger, right? I think that's how that works. I think it works that way, ladies and gentlemen. Handmaid's Tale. Also, okay, Handmaid's Tale is another example. So my main gripe with Severance Season 2 is that, like, great lore, very promising, and then they drip feed. You get a couple really good, impactful minutes per episode, and then the rest is kind of like slow moving, trying to build this suspense, but to me, it's like really obvious that it's artificially slow for the purpose of dragging it out to be multiple seasons, and the more seasons, then they can sell more subscriptions and more ad spots if you're not paying for the ad-free variant of the subscription and all these things. And so to me, Severance started off so strong, good pacing in season 1, and the pacing and everything kind of went all jank in season 2, and they're dragging it out. And I still love the show, but I'm frustrated because modern TV kind of does that a lot with a lot of shows. I think Handmaid's Tale is another one because, like, she makes decisions that you just wouldn't make. And it's like, oh, people are flawed, but I don't want to see... Some of them, it's like not being flawed. It's like you're just an absolute fucking idiot. And it gets a reaction out of the audience like I'm giving right now. And then when I talk about the show, and then other people might see this and go watch the show, and then they drive up watch time because it's going to take... Like, currently right now, it's either season 6 or season 7 is, like, happening. Like, they're halfway through it right now. And the stuff in those trailers is stuff that I thought would be happening in the current season I'm watching, which is middle of season 3. So I'm like, oh, great. So now I know that the progress in the next 3 seasons is, like, this much. Like, I'm sure we'll learn a lot more, but at the same time, it's like not, I don't know. It's like, can you just tell the story, or are you just milking this shit for streamer revenue for Hulu? Ah, God. I wish it was a movie. It'd be a really hard-hitting movie, 2 to 3 movie series. It would hit like a truck. It'd be great, but it's a 6 or 7 season show with tons of worthless shit sprinkled in. I don't like it. I guess crit. I guess we'll take wisdom. Oh yeah, scattering is essentially like getting another at least 2 levels. So many more are spawning. If I can get splitting too, it'll be over. Like, this is just, it's a firework. Sounds like one too. Bouncing shot? Sharp shot? Bouncing? Bouncing? I think I like bouncing, actually. Sharp would be the better plan, obviously, but I don't necessarily want to get damage with the projectile. I want to get damage with the proximity barrage. The body massage. What's a body massage? Anyone remember those? G.I. Joe. They were like G.I. Joe public service announcements originally, but then someone on YouTube took those and like voiced over, basically. That's exactly what it is. I don't know why I'm like... Basically, it's kind of like a voiceover. No, it is a voiceover. And they just said goofy shit. And I remember once like, body massage. What's a body massage? That's it. That's all I got. You should look it up. Maybe I'll try to find it and link it. Maybe I'll play the clip in the edit. Very low chance, but you know, you never know. You never know, right? Dude, that reminds me. Canada being a 51st state, that's obviously not going to happen. And the new prime minister met with Trump. And then Trump found a way to say, like, well, you know, if you guys are the 51st state, he just kept bringing it up. And the dude's like, no, it's not going to happen. It never happened. But we look forward to a, you know, a prosperous companionship and good trade. And we'll protect each other and all these things. Like, we'll keep the borders safe, keep the borders clean. All these things. And Trump's like, well, never say never. You know, you could be the 51st state. And the dude's just, like, biting his tongue, pissed off the whole time. Guy he's clip farming. I'm convinced he's just clip farming. He's like an XQC Twitch streamer. He's like, I got something absurd that I could say right here that'll get some views. and then people start believing it. It is funny. Do we do Juggernaut? What about limited loot? More crystals drop when eliminating enemies, but the amount of loot is reduced. We don't like that. Slippery slope gain, but lose health. We don't like slippery slope. We'll take Juggerschnog. Juggerschnot. Do I want luck? More streamer loot. Get more. Do I have efficiency? Get more efficiency. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do something like that. I think we can do that. Okay. Get out of here. We get this guy out of here, dude. What is he doing? What is he doing? Stop it. Kind of blasting off there. Goodbye. Goodbye. Where were these guys hiding? Just the other side of the map, and they're slowly making their way around town, walking fast. Mr. Limpet. They're gonna have to stop. Stop it! No. I was on a roll there talking about things that are fun and exciting, and now I'm just blanking like a dummy. Stinky man. Okay, so we have scattering. What's my econ? Is it just paycheck? I need more econ, man. Oh. topic. Also, I do apologize. Some of these topics are more. Some of them are inherently heavy. I'm trying to be reasonable and not be too opinionated or political. But no, this one's a fun one. Haley and I are taking a trip to Daytona. Let's go, dude. Daytona. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. NASCAR. But we're exploring the area. Haley's gonna do some content. And we're starting to window shop houses. And what that means is that we set the budget higher than we can afford, and then we get disappointed when the houses still don't actually look that nice. Because Florida's market is just insanely high. But there are some that actually would be within the realm of like, assume that everyone's house is too expensive. It's all fucked. Then some of them start to look okay. But definitely more affordable in theory up there. Because right now we're just too far south. The whole southeast Florida area is just absurdly expensive. So we'll see. It does look promising. It looks very cute. There's definitely options. There are 3-4 bedroom, 2 maybe 3 bath. So the square footage isn't crazy, but we don't need a ton of room. We essentially just need a 3 bedroom. That's what we're in now. We're in a 3-bed, 2-bath apartment. That gives me my office / gaming area. Gives us a normal bedroom, and then gives Haley her area for her stuff. It's perfect. We got a little living room. Don't really use it. Little kitchen. Don't cook a lot. It's perfect. That in house form would be a little small, but it could still be perfect, especially because a lot of them have pools. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. So live semi-close to a beach. Have your own pool. Maybe a private-ish backyard-ish. That's also tough, though. They definitely sardine some of these houses in. It's crazy. Like, suburbs can look really, like, kind of spaced out private. Or it can be, like, just fit them in there. Yeah, we'll squeeze a house between these other 2 houses that already have a small yard. Fuck it. So you get, like, side yards that are, like, 6 feet wide before you touch the other house. Maybe not 6. Maybe they're 10. Whatever. It feels like nothing. So freaking tight. But we've seen some that actually aren't like that. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be fun though. Home ownership is crazy in this country now. I mean, it's kind of a worldwide problem, to my knowledge. My limited understanding is that everyone's going through like cost of living issues. So I guess we're all in this together. But there's so many people that you're just never gonna own a house. Get over it. And that sucks. That stinks, dude. Homing shot. Really give me homing shot? That's absurd. We should not lose to the boss fight this time. I think that would be a good strategy. Boink. Damage twice. If it was... sometimes in my head, I think double tap, and I think of COD Zombies, because sometimes COD Zombies, it's this. Damage twice. Sometimes in COD Zombies, it's a second bullet. But in Crab Champions, the second bullet is not double tap. It is, dude, what's it even called? It's called Bungus Schmungus, dude. I can't remember. But it's a legendary, and it's not that. So I gotta relax. There's the health shot. That'll help. Honestly, shop's not too expensive yet. I can keep re-rolling. I don't want more piercing shot, actually. Triple is nice because it's now up to 38. Yeah, look at this. Look at that. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That is... Oh, money shot. Gee, oh, we gotta get another one, right? Okay. And Scavenger's healing 1600. I got health shot now. Don't need it. Oh, down to 4 doll hairs. Money shot, level 2. All right. Gonna have to be smart. I'm holding my breath. Stop it. Take damage. Bombs are not actually doing that much damage. I think that's a tough thing I didn't understand. Oh my god, dude. I feel like I almost died again. It's okay. We got it done. We can actually move on to the next loop. Freezing enemy, spore, dagger, firestorm, fire strike, spike strike. Dang, I really didn't get it. I don't want any of this shit. I'm gonna salvage. Oh, shot level 2. Loop it. Yeah, though, housing, man, it is crazy. There's also so much to be said about like walkable cities and like communal living that is like objectively, measurably better for you. Like, and better for society and a sense of community, all these things that like humans actually do kind of deeply need. And then in the US, we all just want to spread out in little McMansions. Like, everyone wants like the 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,500 square foot minimum with a big ass yard, a fence, tree line, private pool. Don't talk to your neighbors ever. Never learn their names. And I hate that I'm like kind of leaning towards that, because I wouldn't mind big city, but at the same time, I just I'm so back and forth on it. Like, even here, we're in an apartment. It's obviously not bad. Like, we're lucky enough that our upstairs neighbors are not loud ever. They don't stomp around or ever. I mean, sometimes, I don't know, every month or so, there might be a little thing where it's like, okay, like they came home from a bar at 3 and we're being loud. But, you know, that happens. And then we're in I don't want to dox exactly which unit I'm in, you know what I'm saying? Because I have so many crazy fans that come get me. I know you guys are all crazy people. But yeah, then our next door neighbor is not bad either. So it's a very good situation. But it still would be nice to have, like, your own house. Also, you can just customize stuff. But then, you know, fridge breaks. That's your pocket. Nut up. Go get a new fridge. Figure it out. Don't have to do that in an apartment. Don't have to deal with, I don't know, anything to do with lawn care or any of that. But at the same time, like, that can be fun. That's a fun little project. Make your yard cool. You don't like a bush, take it out, get a different one. Get something you like, just customize everything. I mean, there's so many video games that's basically just, like, role-playing, having a house. Having a house and, like, you know, changing the color of the walls and the type of kitchen you want and all that stuff. And then you can upgrade and change over time. It's not just millennial gray. Oh my god, every single apartment that's ever been made at this point is just millennial gray. And it isn't even good construction. And being new doesn't actually mean shit here. Like, we're actually purposely looking for homes that are, like, built in the 80s or 60s. Because they have cool, unique things going on. Obviously, you know, very wide variety of, like, is the house actually taken care of, or has it gone to shit? Escalating shot and accelerating shot. Oh, okay. I don't like either of them. Stamina, sure. So it's there's a lot of, like, different filters you put on. You go on Zillow and it's like, yeah, look at all these things. And then you filter to approximate budget. You filter to a couple, you know, the number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, has a pool, has a garage. That's another thing. There's actually houses, like, a lot of them that are, like, not cheap. They just have a carport, which is just, like, a covered parking spot. It's, like, attached to your house, and it could be a garage, but it's not, like, it doesn't have a full door and everything. How is that a thing? How do you not just have an actual garage? Like, what are we doing here? Also, this is pretty insane. This build is insane. Storm, thank you for making this game the way you made it so that I can do this at Island 32. Craziness. But yeah, so you start with, like, all of the houses available, and then it whittles it down to, like, this tiny little list. You're like, okay, there's a couple here, there's a couple here, a couple here. Ah, that one looks like should cost $50K, but it's $450 for some reason. So then we are like, all right, I guess we're going north. Ring of Vigor. We should. Oh, armor. Do I have? Oh, customer, I do. 125. It's actually not that much. All damage penetrates enemy armor. God damn, that's really good too. All damage too. We're gonna have to do it, right? Oh, we're gonna have to do that one, ladies and gentlemen. Stop it. Get away from me. If I was you, I'd watch what you say to me. Keep running this joke. every single recording. Is it getting old yet? Let me know in the chat, in the comments. Hey, chat. Referring to chat, even though it's a recording going to YouTube. Very funny, very cool. Very cool, Kanye. Minus anything Kanye's ever done. Nothing he does is cool. Of all the people to say very cool, comma, someone's name, his name should be dead last. Maybe not dead last. I'm sorry, what? I don't know if you guys heard that. She goes, I used the electric fly swatter and it's dead. Dude, oh my god. We had like a storm a couple days ago. Pretty legit. I don't want to see a dead fly. It just fell on the ground. I think it's moving. It's like the tennis racket that's electric. Just get like a paper towel. We had like 3, like the size of my pinky finger, or the last knuckle. Maybe not that big. They were, I don't know if they were horseflies, but they were damn near the size of a horsefly, buzzing around louder than a bee. Zzz, you can hear it in the other room. We don't know where they're coming from because we've never had this problem in this same unit for multiple years. And we're like, okay, stinky. So we're like chasing them and opening the slide door. They fly out. I watched them fly out. I close the door. Then there's a couple more. They're all gone. 30 minutes later, they are all back, or they had twins that were hiding and now they came out. It was like waves in this game. It was like every island, we would take 5 or 10 minutes to chase them out, and then they would just be replaced by friends, or they found their way back in. I don't know if there's a hole in our wall somewhere that we have no idea about, but it was like 6 rounds of this. Not exaggerating. We cleared at least 10 flies, 15 flies, and we were like, F this. We bought the electric fly swatter thing from Amazon, baby. Still supporting our boy Jeffy B. I don't know, is he even, he's just a shareholder at this point. Dickhead. Juiced! I'm not gonna take, oh, I peeked the mic there, didn't I? Wow. Yeah, the flies were, it was like a comedy. It was like a comedy movie. They just kept coming back. And Chai is not a good hunter. He would fail in the wild. He would miss. Or he'd like play with it. It's like a toy. He wasn't even taking it serious enough to kill him. It was just like playful. So it just took us so long. It was an all-day affair. Oh my god. All evening we're like trying to watch Handmaids, which is putting us in a stressed mood. Because it's such a stressful show. I can't handle more than 1 episode of that per night, or I'm gonna lose my mind. And then the flies kept coming in here, annoying the hell out of us. It was insane. Actually, looking back on that, I can't believe it was real. The dumbest shit ever. Alright, all you can eat. I forgot I have all you can eat. That definitely helps. Checklist would be nice. What about Gemstone? Triple A ability. All you can eat is nice. No wonder I'm able to shoot forever. What if I do this? I reviewed this island pretty highly because it's cool, it's unique. It's like a ski resort. I love it. But at the same time, it's almost too big. Because look at this. Now I just wipe them up. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool. We'll clip that one. We'll clip that one and probably delete it later. Clip 40 times, keep about 6. Maybe 7, maybe 10. All the rest get thrown in the trash. The digital trash bin. High caliber. Should I do it again? Let's do it again. Wub, wub, wub. Wub, 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 wub. Wub. I forgot I have stamina this entire time, dude. What is this, a slug party? Christ! What the frick? Get him. Slug him up. John, mommy. Insert one of those, you're good. Placeholder for anything. This is this is sick. This is sick. This is disgusting. It's Island 37, dude. How am I this freaking overpowered? The only way I lose is if I lose focus, like a dummy. Combo breaker. Do I have damage combo still? I do. What a stupid item. Let's do it. Yeah, it's fine. Upgrade me, mommy. Dude, stop sniping. Swipe or no swiping. Get out of here. Ignoring the armor is such a cool thing to do. There's so many and they're not doing anything. Kill him. Get him. Get him. Yes. I feel like I'm clipping every island with the foot pedal. I'm going stomping it. Proximity Barrage. Barrage. Level 3. Hotworks level 7. You guys know, I talk about it every once in a while. You guys know Hotworks, you know what that means, you know what it means. It's the little sauna guy. It's like a little workout studio. 3-person saunas, but, you know, you're a dick if you show up and there's 2 people and you decide to join 2 strangers. That's insane. It's really only about 2, enough room for 2. Really 1 is best. Anyway, they're like infrared saunas, whatever. Infrared heat, dude. I don't actually know the science or if it's BS or not. But what I can tell you is that a sauna at 130 degrees and doing a little bit of abs or like some hot yoga where it's mostly just like holding abs feels good. And then you just do like, you half-ass some of that class, you know, break a sweat, and then you just sit there and you get a good little sauna session, okay? And then in between classes, they're like 45-minute time slots or whatever. And then the class itself is only like 35 to 40 minutes, and then there's just like ads. And they have their own brand of like supplements and, you know, a wellness shot and hydration formula and like whatever. Just the stuff you'd expect from a, you know, from a gym. And the owner comes on, and he's got his thing that he's clearly reading from a script because you can see his eyes doing it. And it's like they are like one take and like, yeah, that's good. Just ship it. That's fine. And sometimes I do that too, but I'm just a dummy YouTuber doing this for fun. It's like a legit thing that he's having broadcast, you know, hundreds of times per day, per location. And he's just struggling through the whole thing. And he talks about, like, if you follow the plan, you could hit the peak level of fitness. Hotworks level 7. It's just some fucking arbitrary number. It's like if you pay extra, you can get their calorie tracker app. And so you put in what you're eating, you put in your workouts, all this stuff, and then there's like a level system. And if you work really hard, you can get up to the max level, level 7, baby. Peak fitness, Hotworks level 7. It's all, oh God. Very funny. Can you imagine if Crab Champions was like, you're the #1 Crab Champions player. Crab Champions level 9. It's not even like level 10 or level 5. It's not even. It's just level 7. Done. No, we don't need an 8 or 9 or 10. Just cut it at 7. That's fine. I don't know. I find it so funny. Portal ring. Give me portal ring, whatever. Whatever, dude. I feel like I can just blitz through this, but I want to get more. More. That's a Star Wars thing, right? That guy? That's the guy from Star Wars. Bomb shot? No, we already have your brother proximity shot. Get out of here. God damn. Freaking slut, dude. I'm trying to hang out. Go away. I'm pretty rich here. Health shot? Hunky monkey? Adrenaline? Spark? Triple shot. Oh, that's a bit rude. It's so many proximities and they're just not hitting. They were hitting. It's fine. They were definitely hitting. Fine. I'll admit it, dude. Fine, dude. Those guys were Hotworks level 7. I'm only level 6, dude. I'm embarrassing. Let's do checklist. Let's crank it up. So Hotworks level 7. Let's crank up the difficulty to level 6. I'm a level 6 pleb. No, I don't use the tracker. I think I'm overpaying for them to tell me that I eat semi-healthy. Out of here. You don't need to track your calories. You should have a general understanding that if you pig out, you're probably not running a deficit that day, and you should either work out harder or compensate the next day. Grubby, stop. Rude. Borderlands 4? guys see that freaking state of play? I'm pretty late on this. It's been weeks. I probably talked about this in the last video, actually. I can't even remember. Looks good, though. Fair to say, it looks pretty good. You know. I will say, that's another one, dude. It's like certain crowds in the gaming community, they just decide that they're gonna... we can't have nice things because these f***ers just complain about anything and everything. I know it's a vocal minority, but it's like the only minority that I talk to. That sounds bad. It's the only community I am interacting with is the online community. Wow, we're down to single-digit frames there for a second. It's the only minority I talk to. I promise, my best friend is black. I'm not actually joking. Chaz, I see you. You ever watch? I don't think he watches my content. So is he really a good friend, you know? No, best friend out of college, roommate for 3 years. Teammate. Former, God, dude, he got shafted. You talk about wrestling. The COVID year where they canceled winter sports like NCAAs for wrestling and basketball and everything, like, so it would have been the 2019 to 2020 season, right? So everything shut down, and like that was postseason for wrestling and basketball, and they just canceled it. And this motherfucker was ranked first in the country and undefeated going into that tournament and didn't get to compete. In the previous 2 or 3 seasons, he had been like round of 12, like blood round, like 1 match away from being All-American. Heartbreak. I cannot believe he didn't, I don't know, lose his mind. He handled it very graciously. I couldn't do it. I would have, I don't know what I would have done, but I would have complained. I would have complained a lot, that's for sure. I would have done some complaining. Dude, what is going on here? That was crazy. Dude, it's like a swarm. It's like a, it's like Gears of War, the swarms of bugs. What do they call those things? It was literally just called a swarm, I think. I don't want to excel. I don't want to take longer than I have to. Alright. You know, maybe this island's not so bad. I don't know. I don't know. I'm voice cracking there. What the hell's going on? I don't know. I got splitting, that's why. We're up to scattering, bouncing, and splitting. So scattering goes from 1 to 2. Splitting goes from 1 to 2. So is that 1 to 4, or is it those 2 also go to 2? 2 each. I guess that'd still be it'd still be 1 to 4. If my math is mathing, 2 in a row. Cringe. I'll be forced to do it to him again. Ouch. Ouch. My foot. My toe. Owie. Yo. Sloot. Level 5. I'm a level 5 sloot. That's not nearly as good as level 7, though, from what I've heard. Especially if we're talking about Hotworks levels. You don't know nothing about Hotworks levels, okay? Don't even try me. You're not even level 3, you bitch. Me? I'm sick as f. I'm level 7. Ooh, scatter shot. That might be GG's to my frame rate. Down to 47 though. It's a bit low. Supercharged. Do I need it? Get rid of the rapid fire, maybe. Or buy more, you know. There's always that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Clip size reduction 36. That might actually be a bad idea. We'll see. Camp him. Oh boy. Oh, because it's not. No one's dying here, so. It's disgusting. What's going on there, huh? Scatter. Oh. That's actually so good. So good. Mango. Money shot. I mean, we gotta take money shot, right? And double key. I've got nothing but like quad and double keys. Probably not true, but we're gonna act like it is. Do I have homing shot? I do. I forgot I have homing shot. What is wrong with me? I don't even have to look at the opponents very much. We'll take it, good sir. Baja Blast with the Bubble Blast. Flappy, if you're seeing this, man, how are we feeling? Dude, it's like a swarm. Get him! It's got a mind of its own. It does though. It's sick. Look at him go. Zigging, flaming, and zagging. Ew, none of these are good. Zig him up. Let's do it. Parkour me. Beep, 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 beep. This song sped up? That's great. That's how it sounds. Faster. More. Oh, wow, that's stuck in my head. It is. Oh boy, he made it. I just want to melt another elite. Kind of getting smacked though. Need better health shot. Need better health shot. Oh, the splot. Let's get rid of rapid fire. I don't want it. It doesn't appease me. Okay, shit. A bit nervous there. Bit nervous here, man. Bit nervous, dude. My god, that sucked. Should have saved the rock for the end. That was something. But we made it. I don't know what I'm doing. That. Just kind of doing it. Money shot's an important one. We do need the money right here, right now. Dude, maybe I get rid of high caliber. Why am I getting health? Why am I getting any of this shit? What is wrong with me? This guy's an idiot. A stinky dummy man. There's the health shot that we need. Oh, well, you know, it's a permanent gain. So it's good I can get rid of it. Homing shot level 2. I mean, might as well work for it, right? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god. Wow. That's a build, ladies and gentlemen. Proximity Barrage. Check it out. Try it yourself. This is why we do these videos, to show you that there's more to this game than just the same old shit every run. And this is an example. My god. Insane. Insane. Any other buzzwords I can put in there? I do need to play it safe, though. These guys hit. They also get hit because I have the The full metal jacket goes right through their armor, baby. That'll be it. That's the run. Doesn't matter what we get. Spike strike. Whatever. Whatever, buddy. Easy win, even with the reset. 52 minutes. Decently fast. You know, less than a minute per island. 17.6 million damage. 3k elims, 18k damage taken, not the best. 19 flawless, not the best either, but that's fine. So yeah, if you like the video, it does help me out. Subscribe for more of your second favorite F word and for more crab champions. I'm your guy. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.